Spoilers!
Don't show my beautiful battle map.
Alright, wait. How am I connecting to this again? With the address and port from before?
Hey, don't move your stuff yet.
I know, I was just checking I remembered how to play.
Let's try this. See if I'm...
You can check out your tokens, show people how they work and stuff.
Yeah, I'm very much dead. With 3 out of 9, standing in front of 3 goblins that can hit me right away.
And the other one.
And I remember I was playing dead because I got knocked unconscious and then healed.
Yeah, yeah. You have like one HP.
You're welcome.
I have no idea what was going on.
Oh man, you should probably move me where I'm supposed to be because I have a feeling I'm not supposed to know this grove map thing.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Oh wait, here we go. Here we are. I'm in the forest.
I'm just clicking Control E right now, enforcing you to.
All right.
Griff was quite
here I am.
intoxicated when he last played.
What?
Griff, he was intoxicated.
Yeah, Griff was intoxicated last time.
I was in what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
remember you just got back from being out with Mrs. Griff.
Hey, Ipope, you did it again.
Oh god, yeah. I was drunk when we first done this. I was
You were
absolutely
extremely
wasted.
drunk.
Yeah, it was fun though.
What did I do?
Do you remember?
named yourself
hey,
Age of
do you
Darkness
remember
again.
that goblin down in the summoning circle, Griff?
Verkehrs modern!
Ipope, you named yourself Age of Darkness again.
Oh,
Oh dear, oh well.
I think we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll fix it when Ouija gets on.
If necessary, I mean, we'd have to take down the whole thing if we want to
Yeah,
fix that.
it's no problem.
When should I start
I mean,
recording?
as long as he's the only one with a weird name, we can just.
Yeah.
Ouija Shattered Skulls.
Oh
Because
god.
Durdle hulinforge is not a weird name at all.
Actually, my turn ended, so, and I believe...
It's the goblin's turn right now.
yeah, I'm...
Oh
And then,
god, this is
and
gonna
then
be
Griff
horrible.
had it, and then me, and then...
Goblins,
Sirkulinski,
Griff,
and then
Head
Ipope.
Rush, Sirkulinski, Ipope. I have the initiative last week.
This is gonna be horrible. So are we actually starting? Is this what's...
No, I think we're just waiting for Ouija right now.
Okay, alright.
Well,
so,
we had Ouija up there with the elf druid before.
Yeah, protecting.
Yeah, so we...
We might as well start.
We can
well,
finish this.
pretty much
but-
Give me a
the whole
moment.
Yeah,
thing,
that's
man.
actually that's true.
I'll be right back.
He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't even here when we had the.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now I gotta wait for Griff, and I'm gonna go get a glass of water, so I will
Sure.
be back.
I mean, get ready. Might as well.
You can do your goblin's turn, I'll prepare to die.
I'll just try to get my
I
mouse.
guess, maybe, what's his face, the DM should give a brief overview of what's happened.
What's his face?
So that people can go.
Oh.
Don't include everything that's happened, just maybe talk about what's going on now. Cause this
Yeah,
is
actually, I think I'd rather have a few of you try to do that, so I know how much you remember.
Okay, should I go? Should I go from the start?
Well, I think we should wait for Griff at least because he wasn't here the whole game. So
Oh, okay.
he probably he can't remember what he wasn't here for.
So when Griff gets back, should
last time
go
he was
through?
kind of drunk, so he got a
I
little.
pretty much remember the whole thing. I've got fuzzy
Yeah.
memory.
Fun in the city with our lovely priest exploding
Don't
goo.
spoil it right now.
Alright.
It is really muggy in New York today.
Low level ozone causing respiratory distress. Guess who's got exams next week? Bam!
So I think there's like 3 weeks.
Run.
I my exams.
I have exams in a few weeks, but not yet.
That'll be a really fun game that week.
Oh my god.
I get
Everyone completely tired and stressed out.
I'm probably not
Keep up with
even.
something to do.
I'm not gonna probably be staying up studying. I won't be tired. I bet.
I'll get
You guys will, but
Is anyone looking
Okay,
at the
so
stream?
we're going.
Yeah,
Right,
someone should
someone
keep an eye on the stream on the chat.
hey, yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on the stream.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
Griff, pop a link in there, and I'll check it out as well.
So I'll do a brief overview because I pretty much remember everything.
2 seconds. I'll just get my master plan. It's fucking me up.
So,
Best thing about what you want to say.
yeah.
So it's just so I can see if you missed something.
Right, tell me when to go. No. Break it down for you.
Alright, I'm just going to introduce this recording for everyone, okay? So you're all going to be a bit confused. And as well as the actual people watching the video are going to be confused now as well. This is me playing, well, the second time in me playing Dungeons and Dragons version 3.5, I believe. And yep. And I'm playing alongside, well, actually, you can see me right here. I'm on webcam. Below me is my stream's chat. Above me is music, and to the right of me, just to the immediate right, are the 4 players that I'm going to be playing D&D alongside. We've got Jake, Ipope, Sirkulinski, and Managai. All regulars of my Twitch stream. And further over...
Actually, I was only on there the one time, but...
He's a one-off guest, you know, let's just ignore him. He's not important!
Become a regular.
And also, we didn't stream last time because Griff was highly intoxicated.
Oh, I was drunk. I admit that now, I was drunk. I was singing the fairies. But just further over, you can see there's the combat screen. Not the combat screen, but the actual game. We're using map tools to play D&D. So we're recording it for your pleasure and my pleasure, the stream's pleasure and everyone's pleasure, except for this bowl of mince.
So maybe we could do like an intro for ourselves. Maybe.
Wait.
Yeah.
Before you start, Griff,
So
can you drop a link in the chat so I can leave it up in the back?
What up?
I'm
To
Ipope.
the stream.
I'm Ipope LP on Twitch. I stream sometimes. I'm the moderator for the Gryphongod channel. I have a YouTube channel, Mr. Ipope. Go check it out. I'm pretty famous.
He's got double the subscribers of me! It's not fair! I'm staring at you, Ipope! Bad Ipope!
And then, everybody else can introduce themselves, I guess.
Oh, I'm Jake. I'm the only American in the group. Yeah, America! And I'm the human guy.
Well, you could introduce a character too. You know, with
No time for that. Go.
Introduce my character. Okay. Well, my character is Dullboard. That's his second name. His full name is one sec. Osmo Dullboard. He's a barbarian. He can't talk English at all. He makes growling and grunting noises. He's a faithful guard dog, and his pretty much all in life is to he doesn't like to fight. He's only there for his own.
Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. My for some reason my internet connection's derping up a bit. You're all coming through quite badly through my side.
Alright, I'll re-invite you.
Please. I'm sorry about this, guys. Sometimes you get that with Skype. It just doesn't work for you the first time. There we go. Much higher quality. I'm actually going to stop the music because I think that might be one of the issues.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, they can see the map on Griff's tree.
Yeah, I'm thinking the world map.
Oh, right.
Oh,
We're playing with a DF world, you know. So
I might
be
have
important.
that.
I'll load up the world map. Here's the world map, guys.
You have the one with all the names on it?
No.
No, it's just blank. Should I go over? I don't actually know all the names. Oh well.
Yeah, that's actually the one. Huh.
No, I think Ouija will have the map with names on it.
So
whatever, it is not important.
So I'll reintroduce my character just in case Griff missed it.
Sure.
So I'm an orc. I'm called Usmo Dullboard. I came from a travelling group of orcs from the southern Scar, which is the big continent to the left. I come from right down near the glaciers.
The right, not the left.
The right. I beg my pardon. It's been a long day, alright. Pretty much my goal in life is to impress my father, but unfortunately I'm really, really stupid and I only recently learned to fight. But I can only talk in grunts and stuff, and I attach myself to this group because I think they'll help me impress my father. And I pretend I don't really like them, but in reality, I would sacrifice my life for any one of them.
Oh.
Someone else should go because I'm doing something right now.
Kolinski.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hello, lads. I'm Sirkulinski, also a moderator of the Griffin stream. My character is my character is the one you see moving right now, Tenroujima. I'm a human cleric. My character was born. Jesus, I don't even remember. Let's have a look. Right.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you might want to mute that.
Okay. So, I am Usmok, Ochretangle. Yeah. So, I'm the human ranger guy. I am moving right now.
On
on the yeah. All right, let's that one. Yeah. Okay. Basically, I lived on this foresty island, and then my village was attacked by general baddies, and then I was all like, "Oh no!" So I left and then met these fine fellows.
Don't forget the forest creatures.
Basically.
Oh yeah. Also, I am the best friend of forest creatures everywhere.
Yeah, I was about to say he's basically a camp guy who stalks forest creatures.
I am Pedo Bear for animals.
Okay, so that's all of you introduce yourselves.
Well, I still need to introduce myself.
Oh, okay, fine.
You still need to introduce yourself, Mr. Dwarf.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for you guys to do it.
Really
Then I'll do it.
I'll go then. I'm Manaki. I'm currently playing as the DM and an NPC. Because originally Ouija had to be the DM, but since he couldn't make it the first time, I stepped in, and as the co-DM, I did this introductory scenario. In this, I introduced the players and myself, my own character, up here in the corner. Can you mark him, Griff? He's an elf druid, currently with a lot of branches growing out from his face, so he doesn't do much right now. But he will be my character later in the game. Well, there's not really much to say. Griff?
Okay, well, this is me, Mr. Pimp's Dwarf, right there. My dwarf, Jake D&D. Anyway, sorry, just I noticed someone in the chat, which is right below me. Anyway,
and he's also to the left of you.
yeah, he's right there. Oh no, there. Pointing at Manaki. Nope, there. Yeah, my dwarf, from a young age, became an apprentice to a trader. And as the trading, he just continued on. He grew up. He realized the way of the world. He got quite charismatic, good personality. Unfortunately, taxes started going up. So, you know, the trader decided to go more into the black market, cheating, smuggling, things like that. And of course, as an apprentice, Durdle just agreed with it. He went with it, and he started learning the new tricks of the trade. Eventually, he got drafted into the army as an information officer. So he was, you know, basically a spy. But due to a shortage of men, became a foot soldier. So he's actually skilled with an odd blade. And then what was you guys added to the story, and I was too drunk to really remember this. But he became a store owner. In the space of being a foot soldier, he became a store owner, mugged by goblins, and left for dead in the forest.
Yeah.
And then I dragged them, and then they piled their goblin dead on top of him.
Guys, we'll get to that in the recap, I think.
Yeah, we will. Also, Manaki, you might
so,
want to...
who was here all the... I think Sirkulinski and Ipope, you were here the whole time.
Should I do the recap?
If you think you remember everything, yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're in this town, and
Festival
it's this big-ass festival. This is right from the start here. Big festival. It is the festival for the coming of spring, was it?
Yeah.
And it's all about praising the sun and stuff, having a good time. There's beer, there's women, there's gambling, there's people talking. It's a big event. And you know, we're just hanging out. The hunters are talking to hunters. My orc is got ladies hanging all over him, and basically the priest of the sun has come to make his yearly speech. So he gets up on this stage, and you know, we've gone over in the crowd, and we're all watching. Big crowd full of farmers and stuff. Very important speech, and he starts talking, and he's praising the sun and future harvests. And as he begins to talk about the East-West war, where the West is at war and the East has been left unaffected, where the East... No. Is it the
other way around?
East,
other way around.
I don't know my compass apparently. East is in a big massive war. We're in the West, so it hasn't really affected us, but there are, you know, some refugees and stuff around. And as he starts talking about that, he starts to puke up this.
Wait, can I do this part? I like this part.
No, shush. So he starts to puke up this black liquid, and it smells really bad. It smells like death. And he starts ripping his flesh off and eating it, and he sort of looks like he's been rotting from the inside out. So panic obviously ensues the town, and the village sets on fire and stuff. So we run away into a forest, and we get to this forest, and I think it was actually Jake who ran off into the forest because he feels comfortable with the forest animals, and we follow him, and we get attacked.
Comfortable being the key word.
We get attacked by these wolves. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. We get attacked by these wolves, and they're all oozing that black liquid, and they're zombie wolves or whatever. They've been infected by this sort of infection that's been spreading, and so we're fighting, and we kill them, and we destroy them. Walk a bit further down this path, and we come across this elf, and I'm pretty instantly like, let's kill it, because it's growing these sort of tree stuff out of its head, and it's all unconscious, and we heal him up eventually against my better judgment. And he's like this elf. He was attacked. He's got these trees growing out of his head. We don't really know what's up. We move on a bit more, and we find this pile of dead goblins, and which is pretty strange in itself, but they're all dead at least. And we uncover the pile, and we find Ouija's character, who is a paladin. You haven't met him yet because Ouija's not here.
And also Griff's character.
Yeah, I'm coming back, and we wake him up and stuff. And then we uncover a little bit more, and we find the intoxicated Gryph lying on the ground, drunk from his fight with the goblins. And he takes an instant liking to me because I start telling him about my life story, and he thinks I'm stupid, so he can make money out of me. Anyway, so we find this blood trail, and we follow it, and we end up in this forest, outside this sort of forested area, and I see this entrance to a cave, so I go charging towards the cave, and everybody else goes for the forest. So I walk in, and there's a bunch of goblins, and Gryph, meanwhile, sort of like, he sneaks around. Gryph, stop doing the hand motion. He sneaks around, and you see in this little enchantment circle, whatever it is, he manages to absolutely critical hits this goblin with a dagger. So he basically stands behind it, cuts it in half without it noticing. So we're all, generally fighting these goblins, and the most previous sort of actions were that Jake fell into the river and was dead, but now laying
I got gutted by a javelin.
I saved Griffin's life.
What's he doing? Oh my God, is he gonna get shot by a javelin?
Is trying to climb over the waterfall and kill these dwarves, and this dark goblin is actually what was his name? He was like a special guy. He's like a historical figure in Dwarf Fortress.
No, he killed some special guy.
And I'm trying to
dark goblin.
I'm trying to run around and come around on these guys, and I'm in rage mode at the moment. So Who is listening to Griffin's stream?
That is Griffin listening to Griffin's stream.
Griffin,
I'm listening to my own stream. What?
We can hear the stream through someone.
You probably could hear it through my earphones because I put it down for a moment.
Yeah, we saw. If you want to listen to recap.
I can give you the name of the goblin if you want.
Oh, what's its name?
It's Switcher. Switcher the Goblin Warlord.
Yeah, Switcher the Goblin Warlord. So we're basically in this big fight. You see this.
And I am pretending to be unconscious because I've been healed, but I don't want to draw their attention because I am at 1 health.
I think that's pretty much everything. Let's roll.
Okay.
So it was the end of my turn.
And now it's the goblin's turn because he is the slowest of them all.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm about to die. Rip.
If you don't know how to play D&D, basically just watch the pretty pictures, because I think it would take way too long to explain all the
Yeah.
rules with the dice and stuff.
As you guys will watch, you'll pick up. You'll pick up what we're doing. You may not understand why we're doing it, but eventually you'll get into the mindset that is Gryph, and it's quite easy, because basically, if you think of a triangle hole and a cylinder, I'm trying to squeeze a cylinder through a triangle hole. That's what's going in my head. So, you know, if you think like that, we'll go with the T, right? Anyway, on you go.
Well, here to begin with, in the combat, it's interesting. What, anything?
You probably should put the Fog of War back up, because I don't think we saw the entire right-hand side there.
We did,
did.
because I was hunting
Oh,
it.
we did?
I was
We did,
standing
okay.
down at the cylinder? The
Oh, Fog of War is on, but I revealed it last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you were too tired to remember.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, you saw it because you looked through the waterfall to the,
Oh, yes. Alright, alright.
and just ignore the weird square thing. It means absolutely nothing.
And the, oh, right,
It is worth noticing that that rolling for damage and attacks will be done in the map tools chat for all the players. While
Maybe Gryph could select that.
Wait,
and, like,
I
make it
think
bigger.
I'm going to do something that I was doing last time. Let me find it. Come on.
Yeah, I think that chat.
Yes,
That's
I'm
good,
going
maybe.
to try to steal this dead goblin's pants.
yeah,
Wow.
so that's a check. Yeah, but as the DM, I will be rolling real dice.
So that we can't see
because
his
I-
special
the-
magic.
Simply because I didn't set up the macros for all the creatures.
Well, that works too.
I'd have to make a lot of macros to get it work. I'll be the slow one. Well, I guess we should get started. Anything else we need before we can?
No.
Does Gryph want
Good.
to
I
make
guess
the
we
chat
should
bigger on the
probably
stream,
take-
or
We should probably take the time to tell people what kind of weaponry we're using, so they
Well,
can.
sure. Well, I guess we can do that when it's your turn.
Yeah. All
It
right.
makes
Okay.
no sense. I mean, what you're gonna do and stuff.
Well, I'm not going to do anything because I'm almost dead. So.
Well, you can
I
tell
might
it
as well
at your
say
turn.
I'm using a sword right now, and then later on, when I can do 2 weapon fighting, I'm going to be wielding a kukri as well. So.
Classic ranger stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's the goblin's turn, and we have a couple of them, and we begin by movement.
Why do I keep jutting to the full screen? Like, every so often I jut back to see the full map.
I think it's got something to do with your
I'll just
vision being locked to the DMs.
Yeah, I've stopped that now. It
Ah,
was, to stop you from just running around.
Right, okay.
But just don't do that. Right, we have goblin movement, and we have these 4 goblins standing by the waterfall. Goblin 10 is gonna. I want to move
Goblin
Goblin
10 is-
5 though. Goblin 10 still has 1 javelin. Goblin 5 has, I think, all his javelins, and the same does the switcher, the Goblin Warlord. The Goblin 4, 9, and 3 have no javelins.
Then they're gonna hurt.
They don't need them though. Well, we have a little goblin here. Want to move?
Oh god.
The god dog, and switch to the goblin lord. Want to follow his example?
Oh no.
Remember, the god dog is not a special magical pet. It's simply a dog, so it can die, and it dies permanently.
Okay.
Except if you want to pay like 500 gold pieces to someone revive it. Well, we have some attack rolls, and we
Oh,
have
that's
goblin
worse.
3, 9, and 4 attacking.
This is gonna hurt.
Kalinsky,
Come on,
and
Kalinsky,
the
I believe in you.
They're not that great at actually doing something, but
I have
they get
60
pretty well.
AC.
Well, we have 1 there, and let's see the damage of a Morning Star.
Ow!
You take 3
out of
points of
9
damage.
Oh, and he is unconscious now.
He's
and
He's on
dying.
0. He's
unconscious.
not unconscious yet. He's on 0.
Oh, he's not unconscious. Oh man. Oh man,
Doesn't
Kalinsky.
hit. And the other one doesn't hit. You get to stay on 0. We also have the Goblin 10 that apparently can do absolutely nothing right now, so it will instead attempt to climb down.
Come on,
We're here.
Death. Fall to your death.
And we have a climb check. And it does pretty well, actually. And it gets there. But it's not gonna do anything else. Then we have Goblin 5, wants to throw a javelin at the guard dog. And it misses. And
Oh,
we
thank
have
God.
Switcher, the Goblin Warlord, wants to do the same thing.
Oh no.
And he misses too.
Woohoo!
So he's-
I
you
have a
can put that
question. I have a question. Are we going to be able to pick these javelins up at the end?
Sure. If you want them, you can.
That's a
grab,
lot of
you can
javelins.
grab whatever weapons you have.
You
There's
probably
lots
can.
of javelins, though, so feel free to do that. You can get their maces and stuff too if you want, but remember they're small javelins.
Okay, I just thought.
So
I
there.
was just wondering
So
if we
they're
could-
like fireplace pokers for us.
Sort of. It's like if you had like a, like really small person. What do they use?
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it. Well, that was a pretty good round for you, I think.
Yeah.
Not too much happened, but they're goblins, so yeah. Griff, it's
Wait,
your turn.
I have a question. What kind of check would you use if you wanted to throw something? I don't think there's a throw check.
Throw something? Well,
Yeah.
you used a ranged attack for
Oh.
throw.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I've
If,
got.
if it's an improvised weapon, you want to throw like, I don't know, a branch or something, you want that to be a weapon, you get a -4 to your attack roll.
All right. What if I wanted to, like, would I use, like, if I wanted to throw a rope around one of them, would I use rope or like a use rope check?
Depends on what you want to do with that rope.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Griff.
Yeah,
Okay,
Griff.
give me a second, I need to bring up my character sheet. For some reason I forgot to bring it up. Okay, there it is. Okay, realistically, where would I be better put? To the south, because I can keep throwing stuff at the goblins, or if I head north, then I could try and help kill Switcher and Goblin 5.
Personally, I'd go for Switcher.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd like to remind you.
Because once Sirkulinski and I, well, they don't know I'm alive, but once Sirkulinski goes down, they're probably gonna want to go up there, so we're gonna need you up there.
Alright, so it's basically me, Ipope, and his dog.
Yeah, I say
basically.
me,
Unless I have tricks up my sleeve, which I may or may not.
Right,
me save you, you me friend,
so that's
me protect you.
that's 20 feet there, isn't it? Because that's my speed.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll move there. Can I...
For a rogue, you're surprisingly non-maneuverable.
And I'm just gonna assume that...
It's a dwarf.
I'm tiny. My legs are very stubby. I'm gonna assume that I can't, like, sling from there to Goblin 10.
No,
Yeah.
probably not.
Didn't
No,
think
you
so.
can't. You can, if you
Well,
put your
you
cursor
could.
over the character, you can see the.
Yeah, you could. Your line of vision's in there, but you also
I mean-
run a risk of hitting Sirkulinski.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you risk hitting Kalinski.
I'd rather not do
And
that.
he can't take that much more.
Knowing my luck, I'd probably get a 20 and hit him. Like, I'd get, like,
You'd miss, but
I'd
critical hit, Sirkulinski.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Critical miss.
Put the rock right through his head.
And kill the goblin just for good measure.
Shattering the skull, tearing the brain. Yeah, well, that was all. Then
Well,
we have-
can I give, like, an inspirational speech to the orc?
Sure, talking is free action.
Dullboard! Smash! There we go, that's me.
Alright.
I'm still enraged, so I can't really concentrate. I'm not allowed to go into
Yeah,
the
he just kind of
concentration.
yells and pounds his chest and then just sits down.
Head rush.
I take a stone from the floor
Well,
and
I
jam it
think
through my
it's
skin.
actually going to be Sirkulinski's
What?
turn because I am kind of laying a puddle of my own blood and some mud right
I'll
now.
just change your name to Jake because I can't remember that one there.
I have Jake
Jake.
at the end of it.
Jake,
Yes.
your turn.
Yes. I am not going to do anything.
Gonna do anything. All right.
I am laying in a puddle of myself right now.
All right.
Is that Iron
This
Bird?
said that if you don't want to do anything, you might as well ready an action, meaning that you can say, "I want to ready an attack if someone comes up to me." Something.
Oh,
and
yeah,
If someone
I'll-
does, you just get to do that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
You can
Just,
ready all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I ready an attack.
If
Just in case Goblins gets curious about the puddle of person.
all right, it's fine. Kalinski.
Right, I'm gonna hit Goblin 10 and
Go
hold
alcohol here.
It is said that you are at 0.
Oh right, so I can do
Right.
shit.
So if you do something that is any kind of tiring, you will have to make a death roll to stay to stand up. If not, you will fall. You'll lose a hit point and be in -1,
Oh.
which will pretty much send you down that waterfall.
So I can run and then do a death roll. Yes.
Yeah, I guess you could jump down from the waterfall and then try to get away. They would get an attack roll each on you because you are engaged to them, and they, you move away from them, so they get an attack opportunity.
Right, I'm fucked anyway. So that's attack goblins.
There is a way in which you can do something called take a total defense action. It should add something to your AC and take your standard action, so you can just try to protect yourself as well as possible.
Yeah, that sounds pretty smart.
I can't remember what it is though. I'll just look it up. If anyone in chat can remember
I've got no idea.
how to make total defense action, then please speak up. Because if we have some die-hard players in the chat, they could really.
Don't look at me. I'm the total noob here.
Just read the chat and see if someone knows it. I'll just look it up.
Please help us, infant. Help us.
No one said anything.
You can at least fight defense, which gives you -4 on attack rolls, but +2 dodge bonus. I'll just look up here, casting defensive, attack opportunity, concentration, blah blah blah.
I'll just make up a number. +2.
Oh, Gryph, on your bottom, you could probably get rid of the campaign tab and the selection tab and the impersonated tab. You don't really need them.
Unless you want to impersonate your character, but you don't
yeah.
need the tab for that. You can just do that with the mouse. So.
Page 143.
Page 143.
Fighting defensively as a full round action.
Yeah, that's fighting defensively.
Yeah, that's what. Oh.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Want to.
Might save mine.
Well, there is one called Total Defense. Can't find it right now. If you look at the list on 141, you can see Total Defense.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it does. Well, let's just say it adds 4 to your AC and uses your defensive action. I think there's something like that. All right. I'm deciding that now. It adds 4 to AC. If you want to do it. So what are we?
So Drake, it's like quite a few hundred pages.
So I now have 20 AC.
Yeah, but you can't attack while you're doing it.
Alright, do I need to do a death roll for that also?
No, if you do that, you don't have to.
Alright, then that's my turn.
Yeah. Those goblins would look very intimidating.
Then we have Ipope.
Okay.
And the god.
I can tell my guard dog to do something as my small action, can't I?
That's a minor action, yeah.
Well, I tell my guard dog to attack Goblin 5. Wait, does my guard dog have charge?
Yeah, it can charge. Everyone can charge.
Okay, can I get my guard dog to charge Goblin 5?
You would probably pass through the range of Switcher, which would give him an attack of opportunity, but sure. I mean, if you can find a way around that, then it's fine.
How much can my dog move?
I'll just look.
I think it was 40. I believe.
Yeah, I think it's 42. It's a.
5, 10.
It's a god dog.
Yeah, it's 40. You said that last time.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
can
40.
move there and attack, can I? Like if I move like.
Yeah, you can go there, no problem. I mean, you could almost run around him once at a time. It's like.
Okay. And guard dog attack the goblin. I can't. But
I'll just roll for the god dog, because you don't have the stats right now. It's a bite, and it hits.
oh.
If you want to roll a d4 +1, you can do that in the chat if you want to.
How do I
Age
do
of
the
Darkness
fucking
is typing.
commands again?
Just
Dash.
slash roll.
Yeah, slash 1d4 and then a +1. There you go.
5. Well, that's enough to kill it.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh.
So, do I get to describe my kill?
You get to describe the kill.
The dog bites Goblin 5 in the head, tearing the skin and tearing the brain tissue. Oh god, reminiscent of my adventure mode characters. Yeah. So my guard dog, is that my guard dog's first kill?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, does he get a special name now? A legendary name?
No, that wasn't.
Yeah, you can can name him if you want.
That was a normal goblin.
You just make a random name, possibly.
I shall call him Philo, experiencer of rivers. That's an in-joke, I think. Might be inappropriate. Okay, so I'm going to move to,
Yeah, just
switch a hitter, I can do that. And
So
then
that's
I'm going
15.
to... Yeah, I'm going to attack.
it was more than 10 feet, but because he went around.
Yeah,
but
I know.
he can make it. He can easily make it.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the dog, you can easily.
Kill.
Kill Switcher.
Oh, I have a +2 to this as well. So.
Griff, you might want to turn on the grid.
I thought I had the grid turned on.
You don't really need it here. There's
The
a grid.
map has
There's a
just
grid on the
grid
map.
Yes.
But the grid is not. It is way easier to see if you just turn it.
So that's 20 versus AC and 9 damage. Because he also gets the bonus.
20 versus AC. Well, that's surely not to hit, and 9 damage. That's a lot.
It was 7. Was it 9?
Well,
or 7?
he's not dead yet. He's a tough one, but you savage him brutally.
I have a
describe.
+2 to my damage.
So what?
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
alright.
Describe.
Yeah, okay.
You savage him brutally.
So he's not dead, but
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Alright, I take my battle axe, and I swing sort of upper right down to bottom left, and I sort of cut into his shoulder blade, and I sort of like lodge it about as far as the axe will go, twist it, ripping like half his arm away, and then pull it out. So he's pretty damaged.
I have a question. Is this cave open in the top, or is it like
It's closed. It's closed, but
it's
there
closed,
are
okay.
small blade braziers around.
Is that
So
big
the,
pile of
so the cave
loot
does have a roof. Alright, okay.
in the top right?
What?
What? No,
that
don't mention that. That's invisible.
No, that's a. You can
No,
see it
I
from
know.
there.
I know.
It's
Yeah, he can see it.
a pile of interesting stuff. You can't really see what it is, but it shines a lot.
Okay.
So that's
Well, I'm
like
gonna check that out after everything's done.
it's a ton of fool's
As-
gold. That's all it is.
It's
As
just
you
pyrite. It's
as
just
you cut
pyrite,
the
guys.
as you cut the switcher, he screams out that I'm a switcher and I have killed the muscle cup. I'll kill you too.
Prepare to die. You forgot about that.
He looks really mean. Well, he said that already when you met him.
Ah, yeah.
Well, no, there is a bug where he'll say it like 40 times in one battle if you run around long
that's
enough.
what he does. Imagine
Prepare to die!
Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Okay,
Because we have reached the goblin's turn now.
Oh, see you later, Slinsky.
So we have 4 goblins trying to attack. Goblin 10 gets a penalty for standing on the edge because he's a goblin, so he just makes a check. And it looks like he's actually sent down, prone, down there.
Die!
Drown! Drown!
And I'm assuming
this is
that
where
he's-
Jake now crawls underneath the water and does a sneak attack.
Yeah.
No, I can't forget
We
about
have 3
that.
attacks against 20. Oh, we have one here actually. That hits. Quite unexpected.
Oh, see it. Bye, Klinsky.
That's -1.
Really?
It deals 1 damage.
Really? He hit for 20 or more?
He hit for 20 more. He rolled a 19.
I have 20 AC.
+1.
He has 20 AC.
Yeah, but he has +1 to hit. So.
Ah.
Oh, because you're on
Exactly.
the edge, I think. Yeah.
What? No, it's just generally the goblins have +1 to hit.
Oh, okay.
They're weak goblins.
Mm.
Because I had to adjust it because Ouija wasn't here.
Yeah.
And we have the other ones, of course, not hitting. Of course, not hitting. Oh, I just lost my dice.
So now
So
Sirkulinski's
we have,
died.
they didn't hit. Then we have Switcher, the badass. He has a very he has a mace. Compared to the other goblins, this mace
Does
does
it
not.
menace with spikes of sheep wool?
I was going to say that actually, and it's not as rusty and broken as the other goblins. It's actually it looks useful, like a
So if
real.
he hits me, it's gonna hurt me.
Probably. I mean,
With the
he's-
spikes of
he's
sheep wool? I don't think so.
He's a tough goblin, but he is a goblin. Well, let's see if he hits at all.
That doesn't sound
Misses.
promising.
He misses, and that's his attack. He's a goblin.
So it's my turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
So
it is.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I attack from there?
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, I attack Switcher with a dagger.
Alright.
Oh, for God's sake.
And you miss. He blocks you with his little.
With the spikes of sheep wool.
Sure, he parries you with the sheep wool spikes. Your dagger glancing off.
Ting! Just flies away.
Yeah, it makes a ting noise instead of like a. It should make like a ting noise.
It's the will with a ting sound.
Alright.
Is it like steel wool, sheep's wool, or something?
Yeah, it's steel sheep's wool. Well, how else will you get steel wool? So,
Badass sheep.
really tough sheep.
He just stole some from the sink.
Yeah, I mean, it's a goblin. It does whatever it can get. I mean, goblins can't be choosers, right?
I am still going to do absolutely nothing.
Right, that's pretty
Well, does my attack stay ready because nothing can attack me, or?
yeah, you can just... You know.
Alright, wait, actually, I think I'm gonna make... no, I'm gonna do nothing.
Alright. Kalinsky.
That roll.
Interesting.
Yes. Sweet.
You stabilize.
Jeez.
Calls you roll down from the waterfall, though. So could you move yourself now? Fine.
Wait,
Bad way to roll.
You're
is he
uncut.
shallows, or is he actually drowning now because he's under the water?
He's not currently drowning. He might because he's wearing quite heavy armor.
Skill arm.
Yeah. It's made of iron and you're unconscious, so
Yeah.
pulls you to the bottom. But it's not that bad. It's not that. It's very swallow.
Also, he's got a waterfall pouring on his head.
Yeah,
so-
that's the real problem. The water falling on him.
Yeah.
But maybe one of your friends will come to the rescue.
Wait, does he have a helmet?
I don't know. Do you have a helmet?
I didn't buy a
Helmets are
helmet.
free. Helmets are free.
Oh, helmet? No, then I guess I have a helmet.
You get the one that fits the armor.
Well,
Yeah.
if you've got
I
a
have a
helmet
helmet.
on, surely standing under waterfall that will help you because the water won't be going on your face.
If you have a helmet, you have to describe it now.
I do not have a helmet because I am a ranger. I have a hood.
All
I
right.
do not have a helmet.
You don't have like any clothes though, so.
Scale mail on.
All of you bought clothes.
But you're an orc. It's vanity armor.
Well, yeah, Ipope and dog.
Okay, so the dog is going to. I'm going to use my minor action to tell my dog to run around the edge of this wall in this sort of direction. 5, 10.
Well, you don't have. You can run over the goblin if you want to. But of course you'll. Yeah.
Yeah, attack one. Yeah.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, like that.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh.
Damn, can
What's the
dogs
dog's
still move
AC?
silently?
What?
Can dogs move silently?
No, he's bloody and they're not. They notice you. I mean, they're looking at you.
Alright,
Right in
okay.
your ear. So.
So I'm going to attack. 10 and 9 damage.
10 does not hit Switcher.
12, but still doesn't.
12 and 9 damage.
No, 12 doesn't hit.
And now your rage is over, I believe.
No, I've got
No?
I've got one more turn after this.
Okay.
Okay.
You might want to change that on the.
So, goblins. We have a couple of goblins now. They want to, mess with you.
What's up
There's
with
no-
Goblin
I
10?
haven't
Is
got any
Goblin 10
modifiers on my.
Goblin 10 is prone right now. It's just laying in the water.
Is he floundering in the water then, or
We'll
just?
we'll just add the prone state.
Okay.
He's laying there right now. Goblin 3 is moving.
Oh, hello,
Attack.
Goblin 3.
Goblin 9 and Goblin 4 wants to kill a dog.
Okay, that's somewhat better. At least you don't divide and conquer, which they've done to us.
The goblins do not hit the dog. We have the goblin number 3 wanting to hit Griff.
Yay!
What is your AC, Griff?
My AC is... Oh god, where is it? 16.
Then you're hit.
Oh god damn it.
Oh,
It bashes you for 1 damage.
Oh. Okay, how do I adjust my HP? Just...
Right click, edit, state. No, not state. Properties. Properties, and then just do like 8 out of 9.
oh, that's
No,
how
you
you're
just
doing the
killed
dead thing.
yourself.
Oh wait, what?
No, that was me.
Put
Sorry.
yourself to death state.
No, sorry, that was me. No, don't worry.
Don't be mean.
I was looking at how you were doing that death thing.
Alright, there we go. 8 out of 9. I was confused, like, how did I kill myself? I changed from 9 to 8. Is it that lethal a hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not so bad.
Yeah, alright, but it's your turn now, so you get to get revenge if you want.
Oh.
Stab his gut.
I'll attack Goblin 3.
Alright.
Sensible.
Leave switcher to the strong one.
Yeah. Me got switcher. Me kill switcher. Me
So-
eat switcher.
Attack? Oh god damn it!
That does not hit.
It's like I'm getting
Miss the goblin.
terrible rolls at the moment. Terrible.
You're more charismatic than you are combative.
Yeah.
You could try and talk him down. Do you have any diplomacy?
Yeah, intimidate.
Oh yeah, I can
No,
intimidate.
that would be Ipope. No, that would be Ipope.
No, I've got
He's the intimidating one.
I've got
Do
intimidate.
do appraisal. Say I can increase your value tenfold.
Actually, give me a second. I need to look up my stats. I've got appraise 3, bluff 5, intimidate 5.
You should bluff. You should do that like snake thing and puff up, make yourself look big, shorty.
You want me to bluff?
You should have tried to bluff. to
Okay, alright.
Convince him that you're his friend.
I'll bluff. I'll speak in Undercommon again. So I'll bluff him and say that something in Undercommon and attempt to make me sound like an evil necromancer. So I'm like, I will summon the bones of your friends to devour your soul. You know, some in Undercommon though.
Convince him
so
that
you-
you're overlord.
Yeah,
Well,
you're talking.
do your roll. Do your roll.
Bluff it.
Right, diplomacy. No, that was bluff. Right.
Yes.
13.
13. Well, just the fact that you speak Undercommon apparently shocks him a little. He does not look like he's heard that language before. He does not know what it means, but you look like one mean dwarf.
That's twice.
Reluctant protect might just want to stab the orc instead, which about how you did.
Just maybe a little bit wanting to stab
Bluff
it.
characters. If you build your character towards bluff, it's hilarious fun, but they're incredibly squishy. You basically have to kill in your bluff rolls every time they come, and you have to convince them that you're their overlord or whatever you can think of.
I killed your father and your mother was my slave.
Actually, there is a combat action called a feint attack, where you can make people think you're not gonna hit them and then hit them.
All right, so now it is my turn. Goblin 10, is he aware of his surroundings, or is he just kind of blocked out?
Goblin 10 right now is, trying to move around in the water. He's not really aware. He's just trying to get up.
I'm gonna come over here and tie my rope to Sirkulinski and try to pull him out of the water. So he doesn't drown.
You can pull him. You can pull him for a standard action.
All right.
Sure, you can pull him. You don't need a rope.
Oh, I don't need a rope. All right. So,
You just choose to pull it. He's not.
all right. Yeah, I'll just pull him out of the water then.
You can pull him a square or something.
Yeah. All right. I'll just
So he's
bring him
not
to the
drowning
water's
anymore.
edge. Yeah. Now Goblin 10's a bit of a problem. Here, actually, I'm gonna move here and be here.
Sure.
So, all right, and I will ready an attack.
All right. Then we have Ipope and Dog.
Okay, so I guess I'll do my dog first.
Sure.
Dog will attack Goblin 9.
Yeah, it's more fun if you roll those. I'm gonna tell you how. It's a d20 plus 2. For Dog to hit. And that does it. It hits whichever one you want.
It will be
9?
Goblin 9, and
Right.
I guess
1 second.
I'll roll the damage.
And the damage is 1d4 plus 1. Yeah. 2 damage. Alright, Goblin 9 has got.
Like poke
2
him with his
damage.
nose or something.
Give him a good bite on the shins.
How does your dog bite the goblin?
The bite. He just kind of grabs onto his shin and tears a chunk of the skin away.
The goblin screams and there's blood everywhere.
Everywhere.
Dog licks the blood.
No.
Nom nom nom.
I swear.
And now the goblin wants to return his little combat move here. Yeah, absolutely. Well, the goblin actually rolled a 1, so he's gonna because the dog bit him, he tore an artery, and Well, the goblin drops his now bloody, slippery mace and just stumbles around, unable to do anything.
So,
He lost his weapon.
He failed his roll so badly that he drops his weapon and bars.
Yeah, it's all slippery now because of his blood. So
can I do my orc one now?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
Yeah, the orc is gonna attack Switcher. And
he's gonna hit him, and he's gonna
9
kill him.
damage.
Yay!
You kill Switcher.
I take my battle axe. I point at his neck. I scream at him, and I slice his head off with one deft move, and like rejoice in the feeling of the fountain of blood.
And I look at this and I go, "That's my loot."
And as a small
Wait,
action,
can you do the look again? I was not paying attention.
Huh?
Oh,
Do the look again, Griff. Let me see it.
that's my loot. Like,
Nice.
like I just point and it's just like, that's mine.
Can I, as my minor action, pick his head up?
Yeah.
In my hand. Okay, I pick his head up in my hand.
Are you gonna start like bathing?
Can I put it in my backpack? I guess.
Oh my
no,
God.
you can't do that yet. You can't do that.
Okay, I put it in my hand.
As you pick it up, it's almost
You just Goblin 3 with it.
it's almost as you hear silent words saying "prepare to die," but it's not really saying it. You can just sort of
Feel it.
Yeah. And he's dead. He killed Switcher. Goblin War.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
All right, now there's one Goblin 3 wanting to avenge his master.
Oh, he's got an AFK, so you're better off hitting me then. Or unless you can roll
And
far.
then he'll hit you. And he's gonna hit you.
Okay. He's got more than
Gonna
16.
give you 2 points of damage.
Oh god damn it.
It's Goblin 3.
You're at 6 now. And now me. Do I get a bonus to a roll since Goblin 10's prone and in the water, or
What? Wait, it's me.
do I get a?
It's
Oh
good.
no, I'm just saying. Since you're.
If you attack him like that, yeah, he just doesn't. It just lowers his armor class.
All right.
Okay. So I'll just attack
Quite.
this goblin here.
Yeah, I imagine.
13?
No, not gonna hit.
God damn it. It's like I'm just diving at him.
And
Like,
see, the goblin's looking at you, and you're just kind of flailing your weapon in front of him, and he's like, "What is this kid doing?"
it's like I'm just start pointing and just going, yeah. Like, please.
It's like
Well,
the slap fights in elementary school, but with daggers.
do a sense motive check.
Sense motive. Okay. Me?
Yeah.
22. Jesus.
Oh, that's great. Okay, all right. You understand what he's thinking right now. He's thinking that you're trying to make some sort of spell because you're speaking weird language and you wave your hands around randomly. So he might actually begin to run soon because this might be some kind of weird evil spell thing. That
Yeah,
he
I bet he's thinking that he might try to raise the headless body of Switcher from the ground to
something
Yeah.
like that. He
Oh.
looks quite shocked and he doesn't know that.
I
you're
want
trying
to
to hit
bluff.
him.
I want to bluff.
All right.
Okay. First things first, to see if it works, and then I'll act it out. Oh god! Basically,
Usually,
what I was going to do is, I look at him, and I speak in common, a language he can understand. Well, if he can speak common, that is. Can the goblin speak any language that I know?
maybe
thanks.
you can try.
Okay,
They can definitely speak Goblin, but you don't know if they can speak Common.
oh, I've
Wait,
got
sorry,
Goblin.
can
I
somebody give me a
actually know
quick
Goblin.
recap?
So I'll speak
Oh.
in Goblin. So I'm pointing my
Sure.
dagger at him, with the fingers stretched. So the dagger's like pointing up, and I'm pointing at him and going, "If you do not kill yourself right now, I will make your life suffer through agony of spells, tearing your soul asunder, splitting your life with every thread, tearing you bit by bit if you do not kill yourself right now."
I think the goblin is thoroughly convinced.
Well, as you do this, even though it's not his turn, the Goblin looks completely terrified. I mean, he clearly, you see a little wet run down his leg, and he literally pissed himself because he's so afraid. He quickly he drops the mace, picks up a stone, and begins bashing himself in the face with the stone, slowly breaking every bone and making his face an obscured mess of blood and flesh.
Oh my
Slowly,
god!
he falls to his knees, bleeding and trying to say something, but being completely unable to. He dies horribly in front of you as he killed himself out of fear.
I did not need that image in my head.
That was brilliant.
How does your dwarf react?
Victory!
Like,
And someone invite Ouija.
That's my loot. It's like he just looks and goes, "That's mine."
alright, I can invite Ouija. Oh, never mind, someone else has it.
So let me guess. The goblins didn't do anything of significance.
Hello?
Gryph convinced Goblin 3 to kill himself.
Yeah, no. So the goblins in their turn didn't do anything.
What?
Well,
this was not the
one of
goblins'
them
turn.
hit
This was a
Gryph. One of them
reaction.
hit Gryph, and then Gryph convinced Goblin 3 to kill himself by bashing his own face in with a rock.
Okay, what was
Seems
the
like
sense
I've missed
motive
quite a
about?
bit.
The goblins tried to do stuff, but they didn't hit the dog. And
Okay, and the sense motive check. was
Because I
for-
kept missing, but waving my hand in front of his face.
it was for how the goblin understood Gryph's missing.
Okay.
Because he missed really badly quite a few times in a row, so the goblin was beginning to think he tried to cast some spell, because he waved his hands around randomly and screamed weird words. And Gryph reacted on that, and that was quite cool.
Nice job.
There's a good
Hi,
advantage
Ouija.
to having so much charisma.
Hey, hello.
Ouija, we are currently streaming this session, you should know, so yeah.
Oh, hello.
You should
Twitch and
introduce
everybody else.
yourself. You should introduce yourself.
My name is Duncan, also known as Ouija. You've all probably met me a couple of times before. I'm that crazy dwarf bastard. There you go.
And the conversation going on, by the way, to the stream is Ipope. I think he's got people over because he's chalking and.
I'm sorry.
Acting like a crackhead more than usual.
So it's,
More than usual, you say.
Yeah, yes.
I apologize profusely. for that
okay,
interruption.
shall we get Ouija back on track quickly?
Alright, who wanna get Ouija back on track? Telling me what's happened.
Well, basically what happened is we kept, so the, Sirkulinski got, hit. He was not dead, he was almost, unconscious. Goblin 10 fell off the waterfall and is now floundering in the water. Goblin 9 and Goblin 4 are attacking the dog, and, Gryph, as I said, convinced, Goblin 3 to kill himself with a rock, and Ipope killed the Dark Goblin, and I pulled Sirkulinski out of the water because he also fell down. And now, since it is my turn, I believe I am going to go try to strangle Goblin 10 with a rope.
Well,
Sounds
Ouija,
wonderful.
would you want to join the combat
Oh,
or
yeah.
just stay protecting the elf?
Sure. As soon as this loads. It's almost done.
Do you want to join the combat or stay and protect the elf?
I'll join the combat.
Alright, then we have to get an initiative roll from you, so we know when you get your turn.
Fair enough.
And it's currently...
If you roll higher than me, I'm going to be mad because I'm used to going second.
You'll be fine.
Apparently my sister and my best friend are watching this.
They're watching this
They
Hello,
said they have
sister
no idea
and
what's
best
going on.
on the stream.
Hi!
Well, if they have any questions, they can ask in the chat, and I think Gryph will answer them.
Let's see. Badger Claw, my sister.
What?
Shane D1, which you said hi to earlier, is my friend.
Badger
Wankers
Claw
in
and Shane D1. Ah.
There we go. Good job. If they're related to Pope in any way, yes.
Oh god.
Hey, watch the
Yeah. Sirkulinski always on. Every moment.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
so whose go is it now? Or we?
We're currently waiting for Ouija.
Well, we're
to
waiting
get
for
here.
Ouija to roll initiative, and then if he rolls lower, then it's me.
It's almost done loading, I apologize.
You can still roll even if it's loading.
Oh, Alright, hold on. Let me find it.
Drowning goblins in chowder. Was it clam chowder or goblin chowder?
If you can't find it, just do /R D20 plus your initiative modifier.
Alright. /RD 20 plus that number.
That number.
Well,
Did I miss it? Or did I mess up? Or oh, here it is.
I
Found it.
4!
oh,
You
you're
go
even
last.
worse than Ipope was.
And worse than the goblins. So you go last.
You go
Well,
even after the goblins do.
Jake, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna kind of pop over here and try to strangle the goblin with the rope.
All right. Yes. Well, yeah, you succeed. You get to just now begin to strangle the goblin, and it was already trying to get air through the water, and now you are holding it, strangling it, while it's bashing around with its legs, trying to get free. You should make a strength check, a post roll to the goblin.
Alright,
Sounds
how
great.
exactly, what do I roll for that?
Roll a d20 and plus your strength modifier. The goblin rolled horribly, so
Pardon me.
probably gonna work.
Wait, was that my last turn of rage last turn?
Oh, yeah, alright.
Yeah, you get to strangle the goblin.
Alright.
Oh, shit! I'm gonna have to look up. I get some negatives this turn. Well, my next turn.
You get. I think you get minus.
Well, pretty much
2
everything is
strength
dead now anyway,
constitution.
so.
Yeah, about.
All right.
Right.
That was
I'll let
it.
the DM keep track of it.
Then Kalinsky.
So, what's up with Goblin 10? Is he being strangled or has he died
He's
of
being strangled.
strangulation?
He's being
Okay.
strangled.
He's being strangled, alright.
You've taken the grip on Goblin
Okay,
10.
Grapples.
Do I do a death roll or fortitude roll to gain?
No, you're currently stabilized. Actually, you can't really do much
I'm
before you get it.
unconscious.
What?
Yeah, you're unconscious, I
You're
just dragged you out of the
laying there
water.
unconscious, yeah. But you're not dying anything.
Yeah, so can I regain consciousness?
No, not without help.
Alright.
You need someone to heal you.
Yeah, Ouija or I would have to do a heal on you.
All
But
the-
Ouija would be better off because I would have to find like herbs and plants. So
I'm kind of like a boss like that, paladin-wise. Yeah.
So I don't get to do anything, so...
you don't get to.
You don't get to do anything. Not right now. That's the.
I'm still stuck on a 10 out of 11 when it's still loading the goblin lair. Damn it.
Ipope.
Oh,
Oops.
okay, so the dog is going to attack the Goblin 9, so
Right, you remember.
so that's roll a d20 plus 2.
Yeah.
That's a
And
hit.
you hit. You critically hit.
Oh man.
So I roll,
That's 2 times damage.
so
Wait,
2d6.
what are you-
Roll the damage and we'll multiply it by 2.
It's what, plus 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus
It's
one.
plus 1.
D4 plus 1.
Do 6 damage.
6 damage.
6 damage is enough to kill the goblin.
Yeah.
Your dog's got more kills than I do.
Describe how it critically hits and kills the goblin.
Ooh. This is
So
gonna be
he
interesting.
jumps onto the Goblin, pushing him down, bites through the chest, grabs the heart, rips it out, and quickly chomps it down.
Alright. It's even more bloody now.
Now there is blood everywhere.
Completely blood-soaked.
Sounds very Dwarf Fortressy.
Yeah. You're never
By
gonna
the-
get it away, and it's in the water now, so.
I've been
Philo experiencer of rivers.
Well, now the goblin's turn, and the goblin number 4 drops its weapon, raises his hand in the air, and screams, "I surrender! Please
dog.
don't kill me!"
You surrender
it
to a dog.
begins to cry, looking at the dog.
What is this Goblin 4?
It's Goblin 4.
This is Goblin 4.
It surrendered. It begins to cry. Combat is over now.
Because I'm strangling a goblin.
You are strangling. You have incapacitated it. It can do nothing to stop you. And
So can I
Goblin 4
walk
is surrendered.
towards?
You can walk
Wait.
towards it. I think you should all take your time right now, thinking about what you want to do, because if one person just does whatever, then it'll screw everyone.
Well, no, I just
Combat
want
is
to finish
over.
off this Goblin in my turn.
All right, kill it then. It's not gonna. It's unarmed now.
So I can just do I have to roll or what? Can I just?
Well, no, you can actually do an automatic critical hit if you want to.
Ooh,
It's not gonna
yes.
protect itself. You can just take your axe and bash its skull in.
Do I have to roll anything or do I just do it?
Just damage, really.
Wait, I would... Yes, someone said in the chat we should torture it, see what it knows.
Okay,
You
I'll
have 2 goblins, to be honest.
I'm gonna strangle this one because he is. I think he's the one that hit me with the javelin.
One. This one.
I think Goblin 10 is the one that hit me with the javelin, so I'm gonna keep strangling him.
Well, do what your character does and try. You can look through the waterfall. You see what each other's doing.
Well, I'm an orc. I don't really care what these goblins have to say. I just want to kill this guy.
Actually, no, I'm chaotic good, so I probably.
Yeah, you have no reason to kill this guy, but I'm.
Yeah, I have no. I kind of do what my heart tells me, and my heart tells me this guy shot me with a javelin, so I'm gonna strangle him.
The two guys here. I'm just gonna move.
Oh, here we go.
We're here. Well, time for the combat to be ended.
Okay, so if you're gonna kill your guy by strangling him, which is pretty horrific, I'm going to roll intimidate
with a rope. Strangle him with a rope.
Yeah, in the water.
In the water.
Intimidate.
All right. What do you say to him? This is conversation now. You strangle the goblin until he dies.
I pick the goblin.
I just realized my microphone was muted. I'm trying to stop Ipope. I'm like, no, don't kill him. Like my dwarf is jumping on the orc. Like, don't attack. Just don't.
Failure.
All right. Just one thing. Jake, did you kill this goblin?
I have. Yeah, I'm deciding to kill him.
You kill him. All right, then he's dead.
All right.
Don't think about him anymore. He's strangled and dead.
So I pick this guy up, raise him above my head, raise him up to my eye level. I scream this blood-curdling scream, spraying spit all over his face.
Well, what are you saying? You have to.
And I say, let me think here.
You speak Goblin, don't you?
No.
You choose.
Well, he screamed to you in common, so he must understand that.
Oh, right. Yeah, definitely.
I scream at him. Me no money. Where me money? Where you live? Where me money?
Okay, right. So I'll just walk up beside him. I'll walk up beside Ipope, past the dog, like petting the dog on the way by, and I'm looking at the goblin. I'm like I'm cranking my neck. I'm like, okay, right. I'm looking like straight up.
Okay, Griff, just try and convince him he's his god.
And I'm looking at the goblin, and no, he's gave up, right? Because I've already bluffed his teammate to kill himself.
He surrendered.
And he surrendered, so he knows. One, the orc's not someone to mess with, and I'm a super mage apparently. So as far as he's concerned, like the orc's my minion. So I'm looking up and I'm thinking. Now I'm trying to think because obviously this guy's wetting himself, pissing himself because he's just been screamed at by an intimidate check of 20.
Completely.
So I'm thinking. How much do you want to live? In Goblin, of course. And I'm speaking in Goblin. How much do you want to live?
Make him feel more comfortable.
He looks at you, Griff. First he looks at the orc, completely terrified, unable to say anything, as long as he looks at the face, completely bloody and evil. He looks down at you, Griff.
Keep in mind, Ipope's still holding Switch's head.
He looks down at the. He looks down.
Hey, I show him the head, obviously, of his leader.
Like a boss.
Well, he froze up a little because of all the fear he's currently feeling. His body is completely shaking and weak and limp, and you could pretty much fold it however you liked. He looks down at you, Griff, and he stammers slowly and in very, very low voice. Please don't kill me. I'll do anything. Please.
I'll look at him.
Wait. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make a heal check to see if I can.
When you're outside combat, you can just take a 20. He can get up.
Oh, okay.
The elf, to make him useful, will use a cure minor wounds.
1d6.
Which heals you 6 hit points.
Nice.
He still. This seems to take a lot out of him. He's very exhausted now, and he takes to his head pain. The searing pain of the branches growing out of him. As he uses his magic, the branches grow noticeably a bit.
Oh man!
Ripping open his the holes in which they come out.
All right.
He sits down and he just holds his hands to his head. But you're healed. Should we continue with the goblin now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do something out there?
Wait. I'm gonna search to find some herbs to heal myself then.
We'll wait with that. Yeah, just remember that number. We'll just finish the goblin first.
So I'm looking at the goblin. The goblin's just dead. I look at Ipope and I go, Ipope, don't kill him just yet. He could be of quite some use to us. Well, not Ipope, but I can't remember his name. Dullboard.
Dullboard.
Say the name.
So Dullboard, don't kill him just yet. Let me talk to him. Let me be friendly with him. The poor guy is obviously quite scared and terrified. And now then I revert back into Goblin. I have no means to kill you right now. Well, what happened before was a tragic misunderstanding. You do understand that, don't you?
Whoa.
The goblin are clearly afraid to do anything wrong, just not frantically
Now,
trying to. Yes, of course.
I believe we're due quite a large amount of compensation. As you can see, I've injured myself a slight little bit, and I do fear my orc companion here has got a couple of scratches on him, and I think he might accidentally break your neck if you do not give us the
Also,
compensation.
you should mention that I was stabbed with a javelin.
With a javelin sticking out of his neck.
No.
I don't laugh. I'm saying
I have a
this
feeling that it went. I'm just probably gonna say that it went fell out in the water and is downstream now. But okay,
Sure.
still in my neck. Yeah, whatever.
Either or, but
Yeah. The goblin looks at you and says, "Yes, of course. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, I'll give you everything I have.
calm down.
Take my
calm down.
mace, please. Just don't kill me."
If you could point us to perhaps where and I just look at Dullboard and I look at his hand and I just go, where that goblin's possessions may be, you may live. Now, there's a distinct
I have rope. We should take him with us.
a few seconds while I'm staring at the head and just thinking, how disgusting is this orc? And then just going, where's that goblin's loot? Where is his stuff? We would like that.
We can use him as a goblin slave. That would work even better.
Yeah, we can take him with him. I have rope.
The goblin shakes his head quickly around, trying to look around. It's quite hard when he's being held up like this. He points at the dead goblin warlord, the dead switcher, and says, "He has it!" Then he looks around and points out through the cave and says, "The rest is buried somewhere outside the cave, not in the cave."
Oh, do you think you could tell us where outside the cave it is? Perhaps
Yes,
exactly.
just let me go.
No, I don't think we're going to let you go quite yet. Guarantee to me that you will, and we'll let you live for now.
I promise I'll show you the gold. Just let me live. By my honor.
I think we should. I think the orc at this point says, "Me no. We think we get location. Me thinks."
Now you sound Jamaican.
The orc
No, that would be. Methinks me Rasta body wants to know where the gold is.
Jamaican
Vietnam.
orc, yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I'm basically saying I think we should press for a location.
Now,
Maybe I should intimidate him again.
I think he's already. We don't need to intimidate him.
Thinking maybe someone remembers that I've got rope and looks out and sees if I'm dead or not.
You'll be fine. Shut up.
We're currently holding him up. Like, we've got him held up at the moment. We can just carry him where we want.
Everything's easier with rope, my friends.
Okay, well, at the moment I'm a bit too focused. I'm not looking at Jake. I'm thinking, treasure. So I turn to Dullboard and I think, can you carry this goblin to where he's saying the treasure is? You know, I'm looking at the orc. I'm trying to think. Can you take the goblin to the treasure? To Dullboard.
Okay.
Wait. I'm wondering. Was he saying before when he pointed to the warlord? Was he just like he has it on him, or he just has the stuff somewhere?
He pointed to the warlord and said, "He has it."
We should loot his dead body.
Basically, he's saying loot his body. He's got it on him.
Okay.
Some of it, yeah.
All right. So.
All right.
Well, first things first.
He also pointed you away from the cave.
Yeah, like outside.
Yeah,
the
I
cave?
noticed that. I was thinking, more bastard.
Okay.
I really think we should push for some more specifics. He could be leading us on, and in that case,
I have to say,
I would-
you people outside the cave, you can walk in if you want to. It takes no action.
Yeah, I'm going
Oh,
to.
alright.
Just move your thing.
I'm going to suggest that that you intimidate again and ask him, "Are you sure? Are you sure it's outside? Because I saw something shining earlier inside."
You should do a spot check.
1 sec.
No, he can't. He can't
Intimidate.
spot it.
My intimidate fails. I go.
He can't spot it because the wall's in the way.
I kind of shrug and go. You
can
tell
walk-
me, please. You tell me, please.
just move your token to the goblin where you're standing. It is easier then.
Yeah, my intimidate fails.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's not that it fails. He just doesn't notice you at all as he's being held up by this orc and screamed at.
Also, since I got a 21 on my search earlier, I'm assuming that I find some
what
healing
did you
herbs.
search? You searched for
I'm searching
herbs?
for healing herbs to heal myself. Yeah.
You find no real. I mean, you find a few herbs, but it can help you a little. Lessen the.
I'm gonna heal to kind of just like maybe heal 1 hit point or whatever, like block up.
Do a heal
or
check.
whatever.
Do a heal check. Yeah,
Block
you can
up.
heal 1 hit point for it.
All right.
Is what you find. It's quite rare to find these kind of herbs, but apparently
Yeah.
you're lucky.
So now I'm not quite so close to dead. I removed the javelin from my neck, Griff.
What'd you do to the poor guy?
I got a javelin thrown into my throat.
By Griff, apparently.
Oh.
No, not by me.
My dog's gonna kind of just go
Oh
walking
man,
off.
I don't have a rope fetish. I just want to use my rope because I haven't used it for anything except pulling dead goblins off people.
Yeah, is it alright if my dog kind of just goes wandering off?
Your dog can do whatever it wants to do.
Okay, he's gonna come wandering off in this sort of direction.
As you walk into the cave, you see the huge pile of shiny things.
Shiny things. Hmm.
What, back here? Who's that?
What?
Alright, I make a beeline for the shinies.
Shiny.
Right.
Well, first things first. For myself, I'm just gonna say, Pope, just hold on that goblin. I'll go over and I'll explore the dark goblin's corpse.
I am meanwhile looking at the corpse, thinking, "What happened while I was out?"
And I'm just sort of.
Remember, it hasn't got a head.
Yeah, I'm just rummaging through it.
It's just a bloody mess with no head, and then I move over here and look at this one and say, "What happened to his face?"
there is no face.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah.
Where did it go?
So,
Well, right now I see more things happening at once, so we'll take them one by one. Let's take Ouija and Sirkulinski first. They haven't done anything in quite a while.
okay.
Hooray.
What are you doing? You find a huge pile of shiny things. It's a little dark, so you can't really see what it is, except that it's shiny.
Alright, I'll
And there are
use
lots of
my torch ability to make a little light for me.
Oh, quite useful. Alright, you can now see you're standing in a huge pile of shiny things, meaning all kinds of little pieces of metal, quite a lot of copper pieces, a few shiny bottles with weird liquids in them, and other pieces of shiny equipment.
Alright,
I'm gonna
I'm
do.
gonna say,
It
since
looks
I'm
like
ranger, go ahead.
a goblin treasure.
I'll do
Okay.
a search check.
So
And-
I'm gonna say, since I'm a ranger, I don't really need a bedroll. Technically, I can sleep on the ground. I'm going to take out my bedroll and unroll it and say, if you find anything amazing, put it in here and I can carry it around.
You hippie. Fine.
I'm a human, not an elf.
You can use the short time while the others do other things to just search the pile for useful things.
Just responding
okay.
to the
I will. I
the chat.
will also search it.
Lack. That's exactly what I intend to do.
Hate you,
What?
kid.
He says strangely coloured liquids. Drink
Yeah.
them all.
Oh.
Exactly what I plan to do.
All right,
Sounds
but,
very
Are you
roguelike.
gonna drink all the blood and such?
Well, I haven't finished. I'm gonna eat the goblin
Are
head.
you're still holding Goblin 4, right? You
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
lost 1 hit point
Yeah.
that whole time.
Yeah, well,
It's what he does.
he has quite the high AC.
Oh, he has 17.
Well, the people searching the pile just stand in it, and we'll remember that.
Can I search again, or?
No.
Jake, did you want to do a?
I did a
search
search check
check.
for 13.
I
All
did
right,
six.
yes, yeah. Well, then Kalinsky, you should do a search check too if you want to. That's not very useful.
I just
You
stumble
fi-
over myself.
You
looking for
find
shiny.
some dirt.
Yeah.
You dig through the gold and find some dirt.
We'll take you in a moment. Now you just search things. Griffin,
Mhm.
what are you doing?
I am looking through the dark goblin's corpse.
So you're gonna want to search as well.
Looking for anything particular? or
Well,
just...
I'm not looking for anything particular because the goblin just said there. So I'm just like, okay. So I'm just like, I decided to like rummage through his body. So I'm not looking for anything.
I would do a search check.
So-
Checking his throat. Checking his throat.
So search 24. Jesus, I
Alright,
discover everything. I open his corpse.
well,
He's full of gems.
What
You
do you
found out
do?
that he only had one testicle.
How do you search him that well?
So,
what do you do?
I walk
Mother
over.
was-
To,
had emotional problems.
so I walk over to him, and I'm just looking at him.
I'll
and
be right back.
And I roll him over on his front, obviously, because he's just in a grotesque position, and just sort of pat him down, looking through him, just stripping over his pockets, tearing him apart, anything that's having difficulty with, I'm just cutting open to look, not even shy about it. Just to explore his entire body and see what I can find.
Ooh, Switcher, how are you doing today?
Doing some goblin explosion. My master plan just crashed, so I'm just reopening it too.
I thought your master plan just crumbled because Griffin searched this corpse.
No, you weren't supposed to do that. No, it's just
Alright.
I have to. I have some stuff on him, so. And what's in the pile? I have to. It's crashing a lot today. I have to may have to reinstall it. I'm not really gonna use it after this session. Reopen. All right, let's see what's on the goblin. As you search the goblin, you find a crudely drawn map,
Oh,
and with it a letter
a letter and a map. Okay.
in goblin.
Oh yeah, yes.
Time to put your skills to the test.
So he doesn't appear to have much else. He has, of course, the mace and a javelin, a crappy buckler, nothing really useful or precious except for the map and the letter. The letter is closed and sealed.
Well, first things first. I pick up the mace because I realize my club is this mace is better than my club. So I'll toss
Your little dagger.
I'll get rid of the club and I'll pick up the mace.
The mace is a small mace. You can find it in the player's handbook equipment list. It's probably not better than your club since it's small.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at it and okay. Can I?
Oh, you know what I could do? I could let him borrow my kukri until I'm ready to use it.
Can I appraise it then? Like just,
If he can use it, if he has the ability to use it,
can I?
do it.
Yeah.
Can I appraise the mace to see if it's worth anything?
You can appraise the mace. Sure.
All right.
Can you,
11.
Can you?
The mace does not appear to be anything special. It might give you a few gold pieces, but it really is a lot of bother to just carry it around.
Oh,
Can you appraise the head?
I'll just drop it. I just look at the mace and just leave it. But I'm quite interested in the letter. So do you want to do the searching the pile and we'll do the letter later, or?
Actually, I would like to do the letter now.
Okay.
If you read it now, that is.
I'll read
You
it
might
now.
save it and not
So I'm
do it.
looking at the letter and the map, and I just, I look at open the letter, so I tear off the wax seal or whatever, and I unfurl it, and I just start reading, and I'm just like, okay, what's this say?
The wax seal looks like it's been tore open once, but repaired crudely. The goblins might have done that themselves. It says, "The Dark One promises much to those whom he favor. As promised, a dark tower shall be risen from the ground on which the spring fair was once held. Keep your side of the bargain. The Dark One does not like failure from those who promise to serve him. Burn the fair down. When the priest rots, scare the crowd and keep the West in eternal winter. It is signed by the Lord of Claws."
So I'm looking at it,
Dun, dun, dun.
and it's like, there's two reactions to this. It's just like, I just look at it and think, this is gibberish. But I actually fold it up, and I put it in my backpack.
Yeah, because Griff doesn't know anything about the previous events, does
Yeah,
he? So that doesn't make any sense to
Yeah,
him.
he just kind of walked off in search of gold and got mugged, so...
Griffin knows that his tent burned.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Uh,
Like, my tent is on fire, and all my stuff's there.
Just do
So
like
I'm thinking, I'm looking at it and thinking, okay, this guy must
There
be
you
to
have the
blame.
letter.
Alright, fantastic. I'll probably save that in a notepad.
That's a lot easier.
I was looking at it and I'm thinking, right, so obviously this guy's to blame, so I need to go to this guy for the money. So I fold it up and I put it in my backpack. But I'm thinking, this is all in my head, so I'm not saying it out loud. So it's in my backpack.
The others do not know anything about the letter or the map.
So.
Sounds like there's going to be some business going on here.
I've still got the map out. The letter's in my backpack at the moment, but I've still got the map. It's out. Like
Yeah,
it's in my hand.
I'm gonna call Griff over here. I'm gonna yell,
Dwarfy.
Dwarf, come! There may be valuables over here. You may want to appraise them.
And as Griff moves, Ipope and the goblin.
Okay. So.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you should.
well, does my wolf reveal any of the map over here?
Your what?
My
Yeah,
wolf?
you can see it all. It's no problem. You can see it all.
Is this the whole thing?
This is the whole thing.
What? That's not very big.
There's a wall there.
Took
No, it's
forever
not
to
very
load.
big. It's a cave. It's quite big actually if you look at the feet.
I know, but the image was like gigantic. I thought this thing was like going to be massive.
Yeah, it took us like an hour to load.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
So that's actually the edge of the cave there.
Yeah, that's the edge.
Ah, damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna knock this goblin out cold and put him on the floor first.
Alright, you can knock him cold. How do you do it?
Headbutt.
Knock him on the temple or whatever.
My dwarf is gonna go chew. No, my dwarf, my dog's gonna go chew on this guy. In the meantime, I'm gonna go take a seat next to this little light here, and I'm gonna take the head. I'm going to eat it.
Okay.
Alright. Gonna eat the head.
Hope it tastes nice.
You
Yeah.
going zombie on us,
It
man?
smells very bad, but sure, whatever.
How does it taste?
And the goblin, I'll just make him
Tastes like straight scheisse.
Probably prone.
incapacitated.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He can't do anything. He's just like,
And then I'm gonna
So-
go walk over to
wait.
Sure.
So
You-
up here by the gold, we had search checks of 6, 13, and 2.
Well, I'm still doing mine.
that's
yeah.
not well, first they have to show what they found, because you can't, you just got there.
Yeah.
So what they pulled out is apparently 3 bottles of blue liquid, 2 bottles of black liquid, and 1 bottle of yellow liquid. You should write that down.
Wait, notepad. Oh, that's calculator. That's not notepad.
Wait, put it in the chat
Yes, the chat.
on the game. This,
So we're
this
gonna-
is gonna be important to me.
Are we gonna potion quaff them, one of each, or?
Yeah, let's quaff them.
No, I'm gonna do it.
No.
I could. My character's background. I couldn't possibly let you drink these bottles without me
Alright.
trying them first.
I so
Well,
want
I'm
coffee.
immediately going to point out the black and say, this does not look good. This looks like the crap that was in those wolves.
Well,
It actually does. It does look like the crap.
Oh god.
oh, is the color relevant, or are they net hack style?
Actually.
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, right. Well, first things first. I'll look up. I'm looking at these potions. I'm thinking, you guys want to drink these? They could be freaking acid, you idiots.
Well, good thing we have.
I threatened to throw a
We're
black
awesome.
bottle at the dwarf. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Right,
so I'm gonna take that bottle of yellow.
Oh my
From
god.
his hand.
Don't waste the only yellow
wait,
bottle.
wait a second. If you want to hear what else you find,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
I
Go,
do.
go on with what else we found.
you find 87 useful copper pieces. There's a lot of copper pieces with bite marks in them, and they seem, well, you wouldn't be able to use them for anything anything useful.
Okay.
Dirty goblin
And,
bastard.
you find a lot of pieces of broken metal. It's really not useful for anything.
Crafting.
You also find some broken armor, lots of weird little things. I mean, if there's something special you want to find, you can try to search for it.
I'm looking at all
I'm-
this, and it's first things first. I'm going, seriously, this is what you found? And I say, move aside, I want to look.
Right.
So, I'll
You
move,
begin to search around.
I'll move in straight in.
What you guys? It takes a little time to search around this
Right.
pile of shit. But
So, while I'm
you wanna-
searching, you guys banter, and I can't interrupt you, okay?
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So
I
So
just,
just
I
continue
think I
your
think I'm
stuff.
gonna join him as well. It's a good idea. I want to make some money.
Right.
wait, can you give me the potions?
Yeah,
They are
I
laying on the bedroll.
Okay.
yeah, they're laying on the bedroll, which is probably like right here. So
Okay. So
So there's a lot of useless scrap.
so the yellow potion I'm gonna pick up.
All right.
I'm gonna look skyward. Gonna think of father, and I'm gonna off that
No,
motherfucker.
don't waste the only yellow one.
What?
Don't drink the only yellow one.
Well,
Take a
what do you
sip
do?
of it.
What do you do
Maybe
with it?
here, wait. I'll like kind of turn around and see you doing it, and I'll just be like, wait, I want to inspect them first, and then you can drink it, whatever.
Why don't we test the potions on the impasse?
Yeah, use the
Not
goblin as
that
an alchemy subject.
Okay. Change your plan then. Yeah, I forgot about him. Right, I'm gonna pick the potions up in my arm, and then I'm gonna go back over to the goblin and shake him to wake him up.
You can wake him up.
Okay. Yeah. So I wake him up.
He doesn't look very happy though.
I pick him up again in my left
We
arm.
should probably move him away from the waterfall.
You can move him as you want to. There's no.
Okay. So I pick him up and wake him up, and I take the yellow bottle, and I force him to drink it.
You are obsessed with that yellow bottle.
As you force it down his throat, you see his little smoke come out.
Okay.
It looks like you have just forced him to drink a bottle of acid.
Yeah. It's a good
Let's
thing
see.
we decided to use the goblin.
Roll
Thank you,
roll 2d6.
Oh god, that's gonna sting.
I'm sure he'll
Oh
do it.
god!
Right. The acid burns through him as he drinks it. You see it beginning to burn through the throat, running out as you continue to pour down more of it. Quickly, it begins to drip down from his body, out of his armor, as it has burned through his stomach.
Oh.
He is very dead, and he's very burned. His corpse is... There are holes all over it as the acid just runs through his
That was pretty
digestive
fucking lucky.
system and burns
Like
through
liquid
his body.
freaking nitrogen.
You guys,
He's very, very dead, and he suffers a lot, and you can hear weird sounds. It isn't screams, because he's not able to scream, as his vocal cords have been burned.
Kind of they kind of just got dissolved.
It's the sound that is quite impossible to
Something like that.
you guys,
as the searing of the acid.
all I can say is just out of character is you guys are insane. It's like, it's like a bottle of unknown liquid. Let's drink it.
We love you too, Griff.
It's out of character.
Alright.
Out of character. It's not
Alright.
pizza or anything.
That's how I
Okay,
explain
so
that hat.
so
I
Griff
can
and I
only
are
apply
over
it
here searching through the main body of the gold instead of just kind of like on the outside like we were before.
Yeah. We got
And he rolled
13 and
13 and I
14.
rolled a 14.
You continue to search through the stuff, looking for anything special.
I'm looking for weapons and armor that may be intact.
Well, you find some old weapons and armor. They do not look valuable in any way, though, and most